Hey there, basketball lovers and Warriors faithful. Have you ever thought about what truly stands between the Golden State Warriors and another championship parade? It's not just three-point shooting, fast-paced ball movement, or the wizardry of Stephen Curry. This time, there's a new conversation dominating sports headlines. Do the Warriors need a powerhouse center to reclaim their place at the NBA's summit? Tonight, we're diving into expert advice, juicy rumors, and the possible arrival of a $25 million game-changer, Steven Adams. Settle in, because this twist could transform the future of the Dubs. The harsh reality, Golden State's Achilles, heel exposed. Let's look back at how the 2024 playoffs unfolded for the Warriors. Against the Houston Rockets in the opening round, and then more brutally against the towering Minnesota Timberwolves. Golden State's efforts were repeatedly stymied by one glaring weakness: size. For years, small ball was Golden State's signature. It made them champions. But in today's physically imposing NBA, the lack of a true center is being exploited. Houston and Minnesota pounded the glass, out-rebounded the Dubs, and found easy buckets inside, greatly diminishing the impact of Curry's heroics beyond the arc. Rebounding woes and soft interior defense didn't just cost the Warriors wins, they threatened the very identity of the team. With an aging core and stiffer competition, is it finally time to change the script? Aggression on the way, the front office, hints at big moves. If you've followed NBA insiders lately, you know there's no shortage of speculation around Warriors. HQ. Last week, ESPN's Shams Charania reported that Golden State plans to be extremely aggressive when free agency and trade season opens. But what exactly does aggression look like in a league where talent is scarce, contracts are huge, and prospects demand patience? Whispers have started about a blockbuster move for Milwaukee's Giannis Antetokounmpo. True, Giannis is a generational invice and holds a good relationship with Curry, a factor that could tip discussions. With 4 first-round draft picks, multiple second-rounders, and young guns like Brandon Podziemski and Jonathan Kuminga in their arsenal, Golden State has chips to play. Still, landing Giannis is a massive long shot. If the superstar sweepstakes don't pan out, the Warriors may need a more practical, but still impactful, alternative. That's where the buzz surrounding Steven Adams comes in. Steven Adams, the unheralded warrior the team may need. So why Steven Adams? To the untrained eye, he's not the flashiest name that'll light up Chase Center. But for basketball, impurists and coaches, Adams brings invaluable traits this team has sorely lacked. At 6'11" and 265 pounds, Adams is a true, old-school center. He's spent his career doing the little things, setting rock-solid screens, grabbing offensive rebounds, and muscling up inside. He's been a familiar adversary for Golden State, suffering several playoff eliminations at Curry's hands, but never because he underperformed. James Homer from Warriors Talk emphasized this in his recent comments. Adams may not splash threes or make highlight reels, but he's the kind of player who grinds through the unglamorous moments and tips games in his team's favor. Adams is a bit reminiscent of Andrew Bogut, a cornerstone of Golden State's first title run in the Curry era. He's an underrated passer, tough as nails, and could inject a new sense of grit and stability to a Warriors squad that's gotten by for too long without a real intimidator in the paint. Numbers, impact, and what analytics mislets get. Honest about stats. Adams' averages won't pop out at you. His points and rebounds per game are respectable, but not eye-popping. Yet stats only tell part of his story. Before missing the entire 2023-2024 season to injury, Adams was regarded as one of the best offensive rebounders in all of basketball. His presence alone changes how opponents scheme their defense and fight for second-chance points. He's known around the league as a possession extender, someone who creates extra looks and keeps pressure on opposing bigs. And there's durability. Prior to last season's setback, Adams was a workhorse. Coaches loved penciling him into the starting lineup, knowing he would bang with the strongest and match up with any center in the league. With Adams turning 32 for next season, he should still have plenty of heart, hustle, and on-court IQ to offer. Salary cap challenges. Is a $25 million center worth it? Money talks in the NBA, and Adams is coming off a 2-year, $25 million. Deal with Houston. For the Warriors, who are already dancing around luxury tax penalties, and with large contracts for Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, every dollar counts. Is investing in Adams the right move? Warriors leaders must weigh the cost against the potential for drastically better defense and rebounding. Adams wouldn't just be filling a hole, he might be the missing link that allows the Warriors to go toe-to-toe with physically dominant teams in the postseason. And unlike superstar trades that would gut the roster or leverage all the future on a single roll of the dice, Adams could likely be signed without mortgaging the young core or decimating draft capital. It's a balancing act. But one Golden State may have to attempt if they want to keep their championship ambitions alive. How would Adams fit with the Warriors' style? Some might worry. Will a classic center slow down the Warriors' up-tempo? Pass-happy offense? History suggests otherwise. Under Steve Kerr, the Dubs excelled when they paired their shooters with an anchor who could defend, rebound, and pass out of the high post. Adams' skill set, tough screens, smart handoffs, savvy vision, syncs perfectly with Warriors' movement. Imagine Adams carving out space under the rim while shooters and cutters orbit around him. Curry and Thompson would likely get even, better looks, and Draymond could focus more on roaming defensively and orchestrating the break. For a team famed for innovation, adding a veteran like Adams may be the evolutionary shift the Warriors need to stay one step ahead. The stakes, Warriors at a crossroads. The window for Golden State's dynasty isn't shut, but it's not wide open either. The rest of the West is growing younger, longer, and more athletic every season. For the Warriors to remain relevant, they'll need to adapt without losing their identity. The decision on Adams and whether to seek big-name trades or shore up on gritty veterans could define the next era of Warriors basketball. It's a choice that tests just how much they're willing to tweak the very formula that made them famous. It's your call. Should Golden State sign Steven Adams? Now it's your turn to join the conversation. With the Warriors facing a pivotal offseason, is Steven Adams the answer to their size and toughness problems? Or should they chase superstar dreams, even at a high cost? If you found tonight's deep dive enlightening, smash that like button. And drop your thoughts below. Would you welcome Adams to the Bay? Or do you see a different path to another title for Dub Nation? Your voice matters, and we can't wait to hear from you. As always, keep it locked here for more exclusive Warriors coverage, breaking news, and bold predictions. Until next time, stay passionate, stay informed, and let's keep this basketball conversation rolling.